Yay, I like that. I spent a lot of time last night thinking of A. Lamau related puns, and it just didn't go in a good place. I was like, you know, Nick, who sang 1999's smashest hit single, Livin' La Vida Loca?
Tony Danza.
That would be Rick A. Lamauerton. See, this is where my mind goes when I don't have somebody backing me up.
Yeah, that's not a thing that anyone needed to hear. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm aware of that. I apologize for the crackle as well. Also, thank you to Donor Kebab, not only for being delicious, but also for subscribing during the opening segment and disrespecting the intro. How you doing, Nick?
Nobody disrespected the intro today. Are you saying somebody did?
Well, somebody subscribed and it went, oh, yeah.
That's the only type of acceptable introduction.
As far as me and my accountant are concerned, yes, that is indeed the case.
I don't have any problems with it. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Did you play any video games this morning?
Oh, I actually last night, I guess it counts as this morning because it was late. I finished, I want to celebrate 100 or 100, which is a very long-running thing I've been trying to finish.
I was streaming with Kate, and we got a lot of people in our chat that were like, hey, Nick just finished, I want to celebrate 100.
Yeah, it's real hard. It's a real difficult game, but I finished it. It took 14 hours.
Wow, that's actually really long for a game like that.
Yeah.
Chad's really excited that I sound exactly like the sub sound. I am the sub sound! I do a very good impression of myself as far as I'm concerned. Nick.
Yeah.
You have a seed today.
Oh yeah, I do. I just want to say thank you to Tevo for the subscription. Thank you very much for joining the quarry. I've got the seed all set up here. I just need to open up my seed delivery area to put it into. Set seed, here we go.
Okay.
Here come numbers 102 2631.
102 2631.
Yep.
Got it.
I'm gonna play as Isaac today.
I'm gonna do Isaac as well. Peter Panic says, NL, I received 3 Limp Bizkit albums from one of my teachers today. How did that work out?
Oh, yeah.
How does that happen?
Must have been a sweet teacher.
He's teaching you the School of Hard Knocks. Stealth Poke, thank you for the subscription as well. Ooh, this is a little bit of a tricky seed here, Nick.
Already, you think that?
Well, it's got some interesting, you know, shenanigans happening.
There's almost nothing happening on this floor. It's like a letter F with a little dingle hanging off.
Don't take this the wrong way. Maybe if you grew a sack or, you know, ovaries, you would go to the curse room right off the bat, and you'd get to experience some of the interesting stuff that's going on.
Completely devoid of genitals, according to this guy. You want to see him?
I want whatever gives you the secondary sex characteristics of your chosen gender. That's what I want you to grow, if you desire them, so that you could actually, you know, relate to me on a level of the interesting kind of
I can relate to you sexually.
Permutations happening here.
I'm gonna fight the boss, then I'm gonna go to the curse room. How about that?
I mean, you can do that.
You know who's in there? Is a big old dinglehorn.
In the boss room.
Yeah. He's got a horse. He goes, ah, a lot.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. What was your item room, just to make sure we're on the same...
Homing shots.
Yeah, okay. Actually, homing shots isn't an item, Nick. It's called...
It's the spoon.
No.
Spoony love.
Spoon bender.
I don't care what it is.
Get it right, okay? I won't tolerate any kind of ambiguity in the Binding of Isaac. Everything needs to be called by its right name.
It's the thing that Neo does when he's having a good time. He bends spoons.
No, you actually can't do that, because... You say it with me now.
The kid does that in that apartment building with the psychic.
That's where they built Java, the Oracle, right? But seriously, there is no spoon, Nick.
I saw it.
It was all CGI. They're making a commentary on the artificial nature of filmmaking in this day and age. That day and age. Why is everyone saying spoony love, Nick? What was the spoony love thing that you... And you said it, and I just thought you were talking out of your ass, but apparently it's a real thing.
I don't want to tell you.
So there is... I looked up drop bears, because you made me. Because you wouldn't tell... You strong-armed me into it, basically. And I looked it up, and it isn't Doctor Who, as I had hypothesized that it was.
You completely came to all of these conclusions.
But then I looked it up, and it's a fictional animal, of course. But
fictional.
It's got a huge article on it, and you know, some of the smartest men and women in the world, they've had to devote some of their time on Wikipedia to debunking this bullshit that people like you are propagating.
Nothing I say is bullshit.
It's borderline racist as far as I'm concerned to the noble Australian people.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm just saying. Think about it.
All right, this seed's bullshit. I have 1.5 hearts now.
Did you go to the curse room?
You made me go in the curse room, and then that made me go in the room next to it, and then I got a 1-up mushroom.
Yeah, so even if you died, it don't matter.
It matters a lot to me. It's my girlfriend's birthday, Jenna, and she would love a shout out. Help me out. Yeah, shout out to Jenna. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. And thanks to Total Biscuit for showing up in your chat, apparently. His wife's named Jenna.
Yeah, I figured
it was
out.
just off enough to be funny in my head.
I made a Steam curation page last night.
Nick, I saw that. What's on it apart from the multiplayer games that we play on the show?
I put Fez on there.
Yeah, I didn't put Fez on mine.
I really like Fez.
I love Fez. But
it doesn't sound like you didn't put it on your list.
In a way, I'm kind of staying away from it because I feel like I already used my Get People Angry card with Gone Home, and I don't know, it's disingenuous because I did love Fez. I thought it was one of the best games of 2012. I should put it on there. Stop being such a big old baby about it.
Yeah, I think you're fine to put it on there. Nobody's gonna, like, begrudge you for liking a game, and why drag Ryan through the mud? He had nothing to do with any of this shit.
You need to spend more time on the internet, my friend. If you like Fez, you're part of the problem for some people.
I'm part of the problem, I guess, but I really want to be part of the solution as well.
I agree.
Can't we just like games sometimes?
No. No, you can't. I wish we could,
Admit.
Nick. I really do. I really do.
Hey, we never told him what the docket is. We're playing Spelunky after this, and then we're gonna do Lethal League. And maybe Rob will show up. I haven't heard back from him yet.
That's true.
That's the docket. I kept it super transparent and easy.
See, okay, join 213. I'm with you, man. He's summed it up in a way that I would like him to... That I would like to sum it up myself. It says, Fez is good. I think Phil Fish is a little bit of a dick. There you go. All right.
That's as far as that needs to even go. That's the end.
That is precisely correct.
You went down the whole path, and that's the end of the story.
Nick.
And now we never need to speak of it again. Yes.
What do you got going on in your Isaac run right now? I'm in an interesting spot.
I've got a cube of meat. I've got psychic tears. I've got a 1-up mushroom. Just found an eternal heart that I'm going to try not to pick up.
Congrats.
I've got 3 spirit hearts, 3 regular hearts, although 1.5 of them are filled. No reroll, 10 bombs, 8 cents, no keys. I think that's the full breakdown for you.
Okay.
Like some keys, so I'm gonna probably look for a secret room.
Yeah, I mean, you don't usually find
10 bombs.
You don't usually find keys in the secret room.
Yeah, but I might find like a slot machine or something. I have 8 cents, so.
No, that's ridiculous. They don't have slot machines in secret rooms. Sorry.
Oh well, I literally just found one as I was saying that. So.
No, I think you must be confused about something.
I was. Now I'm not anymore.
Shouldn't have picked this up until I went to the cursor, but that's okay. I picked up a $3 bill and a blood bag.
You're just about as real as a $3 bill.
Do you think that's
you
in
never
there?
Expect Fred Durst.
I always expect. I've encouraged Fred Durst. ABD, always be Durstin.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a puddle of mud.
There's a really good tweet I saw back in like April, and it's like a character in World of Warcraft, and their name is Justa, and then it's the picture is, despite all my rage, I am still, and then the picture, which is Justa.
I'm still just Nicolas Cage.
That'd be pretty sweet.
He's pissed, but he's still Nicolas Cage at the end of the day, so he's got to make do with what he's got.
I don't think Nicolas Cage is pissed. I think he's probably
Have
just
you seen his eyes? That dude is pissed.
He's probably just like a normal guy for the most part.
I hear he collects crystals.
I imagine, well, yeah, I guess he's not a normal guy. He didn't name his son Kal-El, but still.
That's like Superman, right?
Yeah, it is very like Superman.
So, like, his son's immortal and can fly and has ice breath.
Well, shit, dude, your name's Nick. You're not a freaking, you know, a small cut or laceration.
I'm a carry a sack.
Excuse me?
Saint Nick?
You know, it was Saint Nicholas on that one. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of going for that plastic surgery television show, Nick Tuck.
Oh, yeah.
Where you
or
and
you could have
Chris...
done Dr. Nick from The Simpsons.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
I know you don't really watch
famous
a lot of
that
that
are
show.
named Nick. Nick. You're one of them. Welcome to the party.
There's Nick Lachey.
Yeah? I said
You think
famous,
it's good
though.
to be Nick Lachey these days?
I imagine it's probably better to be Nick Lachey than it is to be the average person, yeah?
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. What, do you think I'm as freaking, like, I work for the IRS or something like that, or I'm his close personal friend?
I'm not sure if you work for the IRS. I don't think you do. But
I
just
work for the
you might have
IRS.
some insight into the Nick Lachey situation.
I
these
feel like
days.
Nick Lachey probably has an above-average quality of life.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's just sometimes when you're in like a band when you're younger, and then you're not younger anymore, things start to feel weird later on in life.
Well, he might have some existential quandaries, but I don't think that necessarily, you know, as far as the world or even the American average goes, I think existential quandaries are a quality problem to have, right? That means you're not having any problems feeding yourself or anything like that.
I guess, but then again, and I don't mean to demean anybody, if you think about it in a way, if you're always focused on just like the day-to-day, you don't really think about stuff as much.
So you're trying to say that, like, maybe
No,
a
I don't
single
like this
mother who
argument.
can't feed her
I
kids
back
has
down.
it a little harder off than Nick Lachey, because Nick Lachey, you know, he's got to worry about existential quandaries like self-actualization and whether he'll ever be a multimillionaire again.
I'm glad self-actualization came into the conversation. It sounded good in my head, and then once it actually started to come out of my mouth, I realized I was just talking shit.
See, that's the thing, man. You play devil's advocate, but you don't
Yeah.
make yourself
I don't think
be
about
the
what I'm
advocate
saying.
first. Yeah. Sometimes you don't need devil's advocate. Sometimes you just need an advocate.
The devil's in the details, though, so you gotta remember that as well.
Nick Lachey supposedly is worth $20 million. Yeah, I'd say that probably puts him above the national average if I had to guess.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's about right.
Is like the national average probably being...
It's just a little below.
I was thinking, yeah, like, well, not a little below 20 million. It's like a little below zero, isn't it?
About 98 degrees below zero.
That's my favorite Cuba Gooding Jr. Disney movie about dog sled racing.
I never watch movies with him in them anymore.
Well, he
I
hasn't
never
made
see him
that
around.
many in a while.
Is he doing okay?
Cuba Gooding Jr., he hosted the ESPYs,
What's that?
the ESPN Awards.
Oh, I didn't know they were called the ESPYs. It sounds like awards for ghosts.
No, those are the Spectrals.
Oh, I never watched those either.
It happens the same weekend as the AVN Awards, which I think is why they don't get that much attention.
I would watch the AVGN awards, but that dude's always pissed.
Yeah.
It's too angry for me. I can't handle that. I can't have that much negativity in my life.
AVN and AVGN Awards, presented by Spike TV.
I'm surprised that's not really a thing, though. Would
The
not be
Rock
surprised.
is worth like 70 million, so fuck off, Nick. That's my favorite comment about this.
So basically, Nick Lachey is trash compared to The Rock, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, The Rock has been a consistent workhorse for like 20 years, right?
Have you seen him in The Scorpion King?
I actually
You can't
haven't.
pay for CG like that.
I actually have not seen The Scorpion King.
Oh, shit, man. I was in Vancouver. We could have made that happen.
I mean, I could watch The Scorpion King by myself. It's not like you hold the secret password or something like that to watch The Scorpion
You
King.
don't know what I hold. I already went over the whole sack story with you. I hold a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I could just, you know, I could just watch The Scorpion King. There's just literally no reason to do it.
To see The Rock.
I can see The Rock. Just Google The Rock. There he is. Hello. Hi, Rock.
This is not the Tooth Fairy we're talking about. The man is a half scorpion.
Jesus Marie. He's called Minerals. That's a good one. I get down with that.
What? Did
Nick,
they subscribe?
No, that's just, you know, The Rock and then Hank Schrader.
Oh, okay.
You get it.
It's called Minerals. Okay.
Yeah, you get it. You ever notice that Dr. Dre in the Nothing But a G-Thang music video from 1994 looks remarkably similar to an African-American Hank Schrader?
I never thought of that, no.
Someone composite those images, because there's a lot
Today's
of, like...
Photoshop challenge.
Yeah. You don't even... It's not a challenge. It's just like Photoshop do it.
Oh, it's a Photoshop process. More
Yeah,
like.
Photoshop task, I would
Task.
say. There's no ingenuity
And there's no payment at
assigned
the
to
end.
it. Yeah, there's no payout at all at the end. Oh, here we go. Hi, chat. Fantastic.
What would you do if Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre were at your door?
Ready to make an entrance, so back on up. I would back
you
on
back
up.
on up? You
Yeah,
back on-
because I know they're about to rip shit up. I gotta get out of there, man. I don't want my shit to get
You're
ripped.
just gonna smoke pot all over your house.
That's fine. We have
Is
an
that what that
apartment.
means, though? I don't know what rip shit up means.
Bella Minecraft MC. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Classic Bella. I like when you're in that vampire movie.
I thought Dr. Dre looks like a black Zach Smith OTI. That is actually true as well.
Oh,
but
yeah, I totally
Josh
see that.
refuses to accept it. Even though in his heart he knows it to be true. Especially in the Express Yourself music video. Like young, slightly more svelte Dr. Dre before he got a little puffy, and then later when he got super jacked.
Excuse me? That's a totally different man. Thank you to Albatross of Time for the subscription. Welcome to the quarry again. Missed you, buddy.
But he didn't say anything about Ape Escape.
Albatross of Time?
Yeah, isn't that...
Wrong dude. Anteater Superstars.
Oh, it's the same. They're all animals that are noteworthy.
We're all animals in the end. And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
You know what song was in that Kia hamster commercial, Nick?
I never want to talk about that commercial ever again.
It was called Animals by Maroon 5.
I do know that, actually. I got cancer. That's pretty good, right?
Where'd you get it? Also,
out of a golden chest.
Oh, well, congrats.
I had a golden penny. I opted for the cancer. I thought it was better.
Yeah, it is.
Man, Anteater Superstar is going to be freaking pissed at you now.
All animals that start with A, Albatross of Time, Anteater Superstar, it's all the same. It's all the same stuff.
You're an animal that starts with N, doesn't mean I forget you.
Wow, excuse me?
What?
I keep taking damage, Nick. My deals with the devil don't are never gonna pan out for me. Have you gotten a deal with the devil?
You'll become Guppy very soon. Yeah, I got several deals with the devil, and I've actuated on all of them.
It's absolute bullshit.
I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I wanted to say that word. Where is the bonus room, the secret room?
Horse fucking highlight from this guy right here.
What even is highlight? Does anyone know?
It's a sport played
on a bicycle?
You don't play it. Why bicycle? I want to know.
I don't know. Like, some French guy invented the bicycle. We talked about that on that other show. I thought maybe the bicycle. Is there any sport where you ride on a bicycle built for two? Other than bicycling with two people? I think I killed him.
Yep, I'm dead.
Are you actually dead, or are you just, like, quiet now?
I was just gonna let you go on that because I felt like you had there was like a lot of slack on that joke rope, and I was waiting for it to catch, and
I abandoned ship.
Yeah, you let go of the rope and decided if I'm gonna die, I don't want to look like an idiot when I do it. It's pretty much how I think that went down.
I'm gonna swing in the breeze a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. NL, you are dropping hella frames.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. My frames are all solid though.
I am dropping hella frames.
Just not dropping helicopters.
Right, but you know, for our purposes, dropping hella frames is something that I need to take care of. I can lower the bitrate slightly and restart the stream. I think that'll solve it. Yeah. Can't even make the like Kate should stop downloading porn joke because we have 2 internet connections now.
She could be downloading on your internet connection.
That is extremely unlikely. She'd have to like run an Ethernet cord from that modem in here.
I helped her strip the cable so she could steal your internet.
All right.
Oh, I found the secret room. That's good.